Any trash? They're here, guys. See if we all go find out. Where did the $29 billion go? Huh? Venice? Where, sir? Where did it go? I want to know, because I know where $1,000 a month went. It went to, well, one of the ladies from Lhasa. She's got a husband and 2 kids. We'll eliminate some of them. Was sucking. No, she wasn't doing that. Naturally, people think that she sucked. No, she didn't. She liked beating the shit out of a nigger. She's my money off here. She liked beating my African American friend named Carl. Whoever you are, lady, why am I not housed? 2 years at one place, a year at another. That's all they can help. Oh, I can go into a program. You're talking to Richard Walter Rush Jr. Look at A Place for Change in Bryan College Station, Texas, with Judge Travis Bryant. If you really want your kids to get some help, dial 713 kids 699 help and change your life the way I did with Jesus Christ. Something as a foundation. I don't care if you choose to be Islamic like I am. I'm still waiting on my 40 virgins here. Why? Because that's in heaven as in the earth. And I'm not Christian, but thanks for the help in learning God's way. I am Islam. And my brothers helped. They said, what do you need, brother? What do you need? Not what you want. Not what you want, is what they said. Which would an Islamic man say? Brother, how can I help you, is what they said. How can you help me? Get my disability. I trained all my life to be a United States Air Force pilot, and 30 days before deployment, I was in a car accident, a piece of metal went through my head from the airbag. I was drunk, we got into the Supreme Court when they ruled. I've got 4 lawsuits, one about the lymph node cancer. Thank you, America. Thank you for Roundup. I don't give a fuck about this shit. If I can get my message out there, okay, and you have to clean it up a little bit because I'm rough around the edges. My name is Y.T., the priest. Let's take a time out for a moment. Because where there's war, there'll need to be a peacemaker. The peacekeeper is my guns. Hulk Hogan told me when I was 13 and inspired a 13-year-old to start working out, bro. And I got bigger guns than him by the time I was 17. I wish I still had the photos. Hulk. Little officers. He inspired kids. Do you know, here's Whitey's pop quiz for the day. Tomorrow, if you can answer, I'll give you $1. Was Richard Simmons gay or not? Don't answer that right now. He had a wife and 2 kids. What would you do to save your fat ass mom?
Rose and 3rd.
When a teacher told me at 4 years old, "Jim, sit down. You're not going nowhere." Stop reading the book.
Shut up.
That's what I said. I heard my dad say it.
Well, you already told her.
What I'm saying to you is this. Human beings produce waste. Let's get over it. The human feces, and we shake the bag, tie it up, we put it there for refuse, recycle, also we put it to it. Put it in a can, like this. Come on, man. You know what this is right here? This is vital waste. So a man who took the bacteria from made the coronavirus. And they told me 2 years later, some places tried to kill me for 40 hours on the phone by fentanyl on me. 40 years. 40 years old. Time kills me. Right now I'm 55. I lose track of time and days. I will tell you this. Having dementia is a beautiful thing. Because it enabled me to never raise my right hand in the federal court. So I had others raise it for me. My mentor is Sugar Ray. Okay. Bruce Lee told me this. What if I break 1 inch, not a 6 inch? Would it be 6 times more powerful? I don't know. What do you think? If I can shake, you try to shake that card like that. Watch this one. This is Mr. Tom. And that's on metal, too. I used to box. What kind of person would I be to put my hands in something? I'd be an incarcerated person. Quick. I love Officer 𝗪𝗧𝗧. I got her a job. We prayed one day that she's there to protect and serve. Who are you going to protect and serve? The things? Or the things that have a spirit? I don't know about a soul. I kicked my soul off one day, kicking my friend in the back of the head. And I kicked him right in the front of his head. He looked like a baby's expression. Woo! Scott saw stars for 6 months. Because I asked God to let him be incarcerated for at least 6 months. He tried to kill my friend Scrappy. Even fair up fight. It's called mutual combat. You need to put it on your books here. Because they'll stop all that bullshit. You and I go toe to toe like two gentlemen. When one of us decides to walk away, it's over. When you pull a weapon, it's over. This is my book. This will make me cry if you held it out tonight. This is my home state flower. And it ain't no daisy, folks. I ain't pushing up daisies yet. And I don't have to go to no foreign country like my friends want to and give me organs. I'm not eligible for kidney transplants. And look, I'm trying to show you, I don't have any kidneys. I don't have a lot of things, man. Yeah. Why do I say I don't have no kidneys when I know they're there? Because they try to tell me we're sick when I know it ain't. It's from the things I've been doing and being in contact with. But these folks are worth it, man. And I pray right now for protection for you, good man. Because I've seen you around for many years.
Oh, thank you.
And I hope you ever record me. Since I've been in a church, it never gave me the ability to go and speak last right to anybody. Yeah, bring that too. Bring on to the other side. Yeah, look, yes and no at the same time. Dude, one of the guys tried to run me over one time and found out that, is that SMCU? Mm-hmm. What is that? Right?
Santa Monica Close-Up.
Santa Monica Close-Up. My name is Dr. Richard Walker Rush Jr. I'm speaking into existence, my doctorate. But guess what? I'm going back to school this year through Pell Grant. I'm getting extra $23,000. I thought I could use it for entertainment purposes. $100 a week, $100. Can't do that. Nope. But I can pay for my housing. I asked my case manager why I couldn't have done that. I had 2 fucking years to do it, and they didn't want to do it. Hey guys, there's extra soap down over here. I had here. It's good soap, though. All the soap is back. Oh, I was able to free spiders.
Where's Tom?
You think I'm crazy? I don't know where to watch out for him. Look, he turned Tom into a spider. That's a desert brown recluse, my friend.
Oh my God.
Here,
no.
Close up, wait. Put it in there. I'll close it before he figures out what's going on. You see him?
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, that's what I woke up with in my pillow last night.
Oh my God.
We think this is the greatest thing y'all do for these folks. Have them clean up every day. You think it's bad? No, it's right. Because if you don't, what do we do in the military? We lay around in our tents all day, guys? Hell no. I was in the United States Air Force. By the way, one of my friends, 68 years old, just signed a 5-year contract with the United States Marine Corps. That's the mission officer, master, gunnery drill sergeant.
Wow.
And I didn't teach him all that. I did teach him how to fight him. He teaches hand-to-hand combat. And he's that smart. This man went back in the military at 68 years old. Maybe God wanted me to do a little tour for something. Be careful, folks. It's not even weigh that much. So that $1.60 a pound is 3 times better than anywhere else in the world. You didn't know that?
No.
Thank you for paying your little tax on the bottle. Though I don't pay it on my food stamp, which enlightens me. You know, bro, when I tell you, I can sit down with you and do an interview, really, and bring Lassa on board. And I want the mayor to be there, because she has a right to defend whoever taught her that matter. Because the price of food, not being run down the street, went up 100%.
Wow.
Alright? But she only increased her food stamps 50%. Who taught her that? I don't know. I just got the balls to ask her that. She is a public servant, like that officer was. The police are not your enemies, folks. They're your servants. Don't be afraid of your servants just because they have a gun. I have 2 of them. Sometimes they're bigger and badder than most people. I want to set a piece of glass. A 2-inch stick full of good glass. I'll donate it. And set it up on the boardwalk here in Venice. So as you puppies take your nice stroll, throw $1 in the bucket. That dollar is not going to 97 cents for her getting back. And I don't pay weight per pound. When I saw the guys walking up the street the other day, running, I said, gee, I ought to teach her right how to box and defend themselves. I hit a man one time, then a streaker. Oh, statute of limitations up on assault for that one. When I first got here, it was about 8 years ago. So, thank you for the donation. This is a donation that we received. And honestly, folks, nothing goes to waste if we can. This shirt I had to throw down, so dirty. But listen, your holy old socks, keep them for yourselves, as we are all going to go to where. But honestly, if you give them to me, I'll make sure your money goes to the right place. We're gonna make sure we get a skate museum, because I didn't come here for nothing else. I came here from the East Coast. My friend, I freed 4 of my friends on America, cleaned up the records that just did what they were ordered, and I'm sorry for the 777 deaths. The Justice Department, they don't want me. FBI or CIA, Homeland Security said, Mr. Russ, you play around, we'll lock you away. But the President of the United States of America is a beautiful office indeed. I don't care about Trump, he's a fool, we all know. What is Milan doing there? Milan, what's his name, Milan or Musk? Mr. Musk, pay Mr. Rusk the money you owe me from that pool game. I remember, brother. And if I had my way, I'd break you in half, Mr. Trump. We're going and firing Americans. We don't need people being fired right now. We need more help to clean up this, because we have a problem and we can help each other when we stop looking at it like this. You got a big problem, she said. Officer Paterno. Yeah, oh my God, you got a big problem. And she saw the front side of my car. It looked better than her man cave or whatever her husband had. Wasn't married. I said, what? Oh my God. What? She said, no, not that. I said, oh my God. I was like, what? You fell out again? She said, no. But I will refuse to even let a penny go to the enemy. Why? Time to do what we know how to do in military. We're going to go with punches and scorched earth. Oh, I bleed. But look, watch this. My blood was used for coronavirus. I would like someone to get on medical records. You get the record from Vegas where you see where 25 unskilled people tried to come at me. And I was drunk off my ass and still whooped 25 of their asses before 2 beautiful young rookies that I pray become captains one day. Christ, at least lieutenants. Because Lieutenant Contreras, Ruby officer also, did a beautiful thing that night. She realized at that moment that it's we, the people, and we have a big problem, and we need to help each other. Because telling me to go down to across from my OG's grandma's house down the street, lady, is not where you want to be. That old coot would have called in a heartbeat. No names, please. I'm trying to make it like I would do the same. I cried when my friend came home from prison. Had done his time and everything else, and there's some people camping in front of his house. And I was one of those people. I said, man, I'd be 3 25-year sentences in my life. I lost a $17 million home when I sat there with the prison falsely accused. Yeah, I was drunk, granted, but your pothole in the road spun the car out, and the guardrail launched me like a missile. It was angled in the road. And thank God for that tree. Not the tree Jesus was hung on, but the tree my car got hung upon. It kept me from going off the mountain. God at that moment told me that the devil doesn't to earn my soul. So how could he sell it to me? I don't want these people picking up stuff and getting sick. I kick it into the gutter where it belongs. You know, that's why we don't walk with our women facing the gutter. But the masculine of the group always has the woman on his left. But in these rare situations, he'll put her on her right and dare anybody to touch him while he's walking with his wife. But if she was to get splashed, no. I'm telling you, man, we don't have men in our lives because women aren't appreciative of them. They want to emasculate people. Like my good friend was. He gave up his masculinity. He wasn't gay. He'd do anything to save his mother. Maybe that's what the devil had him do. My name is White P. You can reach me at 𝗪𝗚𝗘𝗦, 𝗪𝗚𝗚𝗘𝗬@gmail.com. You don't believe me? Look at my YouTube channel. I would love somebody to go in there and clean up the footage and bring out this noise.
What's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Richard Rusk, RICHARD_RUSK at YouTube. I only have one video cut into pieces, but it's backwards. I don't know how to fix it now, but anyways, I uploaded them wrong. But yeah, exorcism of another legion. You have to be over 18. It was an exorcism that took place in my house. At that time, I wasn't strong in the Lord and the power of His might. And I asked it not to come into me, but just get out of my house. And you watch what appears on my logo. What is that? Pillar of fire? And that's what in the darkness I took? I took that picture in the dark. And mind you, my friend came back and told Janine, 𝗪𝗚𝗘𝗥𝗘𝗬's his name. 𝗪𝗚𝗘𝗥𝗘𝗬's a good friend of mine. He went to a drug treatment program to shorten his sentence. I said, whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes.
Hey, what are you gonna do with that?
And heads or tails, look. Came out heads. Heads up. Always. Because I will always try to tell the truth. Even when I'm deceived into believing it was this one. They changed up the backside of it so much it's hard to identify. But it's no joke, bro. Pick up every penny you see. I'll take your pennies and I'll turn them into something real. You know what a man did to hire? You know how he hired the world's most savage army and almost took over the Congo, which is the diamond district? De Beers, my hat's off to you. They also donate. A lot of places donate. And I can use those donations to bring. Your $5,000 ring would bring $50,000 with my friends. My friends are multi-billionaires, and they know me. And I believe Michael Jackson stopped moving forward. I seen a picture. Look up the last photographs of Michael Jackson, and what they did was they were taking pictures. Look at the guy behind him, the big monster. See, I have a monster behind me. I have two monsters. One is death, and the other is hell. God told me I'm the first horse of the apocalypse, the white horse. For pestilence, that's where you get the coronabacteria. It was derived into a virus. He's like, sir, we sent your virus around the world at the Chinese, and they gave it wings and it fired back at us. It killed more Americans than the Civil War at half the time. You know how much I cried? 3 days in the ICU. That was when those two Pisces tried to kill me for $40 in the phone. Here, hit this. I think it's crystal methamphetamines. I hit it and I died. It was fentanyl. I could get them for attempted murder. The MS-13 wanted to kill them because they weren't MS-13. There was a guy that disappeared here. Do not claim kids to be something when you're not. When you're not from God, God didn't tell you to say something. You better make sure you didn't say it. Because honestly, that's my biggest problem. I'm too honest. I'm too legit. I'm too legit to quit. Though I've converted to other beliefs, brought back to my family's belief, which is, we were warriors. And I'll tell you the story of when my family got our name. You know how your family got your name? Research it, man. My family in the year 1007 is starving in Ireland. The great potato famine hit the world. Now, much like then, they tell me now, wow, is that a matching pair? Oh, and these are all mismatches. White socks you don't want. Well, you wear them once and throw them away. They're never going to be white again. And it harbors bacteria and stuff that can grow only in natural environments. Look, kids, don't go out collecting spiders for fun.
Hey, what are you gonna do with them?
I'm gonna turn them into UST or UCLA.
You gonna take them there for research?
Huh? Yeah, they can research some of this. Look at them. Why are they? We have an Egyptian spider here. I know this was down crazy. You know, this conspiracy. But I think when there's evidence to back it up. I always heard they release spiders here for us.
You taking care of that for Tom?
Yes, I am. Mr. Tom's a good man. They wanted his stepbrother off custom streaming.
Okay, YT, I'm gonna catch up with you in a minute, okay?
They're custom streaming because they want Mr. Tom's stuff and I'm not gonna give it to them. And they don't like you. They think you're bad for them. I can use something bad for my good, right? It's called war. And when we declare war on drugs, do whatever you can, folks. Keep your kids straight.
Hey, you know, last week when they did this cleanup, Tom got a ticket for the shopping cart.
Which one? So write me one. Send it to my law firm. Russ Kepner, 𝗪𝗚𝗚𝗘𝗬 in the Hudson Valley, New York. Been there since 1871. Fuck with me and find out. Look at this shit. Look it up on the internet. You got the fucking internet in your hand.
Okay.
I'll tell you down here. You need help.
You really just gonna walk away with the suit? I don't give a fuck. OG's in jail now. This shit. What?
Abajo. Do you see that cup?
I know.
If OG's in jail for 2 months, why the fuck are you trying to shoot this? Like, I get it, but if he's in jail for 2 fucking months, yeah, I think so. Lighter than what? Good shit. I'm gonna get a. Yeah, I got it. I'll go get a plastic. Okay. Go get a plastic. I'll be right back. Honestly, that's just throwing the fuck away. This ain't ours. We're literally trying to save other people's shit. Save ours. How long did it take to do it? I got that. anda, córrelo.